I'm never in the right place, always at the wrong time.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, hi, my name's Dezirae Ellen. It's been a little bit since I last posted. I apologize, I'm very sorry. It was for a couple different reasons. One, I got super busy with school, didn't find time to film, didn't actually have any things to film, didn't have time to edit. I was just super busy for a while, but now I'm having some time to film for you guys. So today we're gonna do a little makeup challenge. This was popular a couple years ago on YouTube, but I'm doing it now. And I'm going to do the no mirror makeup challenge, which was requested for me to do over on my TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, Dezirae.Ellen, go follow me. So I have a feeling that I will do okay. I feel like I'm pretty aware of my face. So I feel like most things are gonna go in the right places. I think what I'm most likely to mess up on is blending, because I can't see and you can't really feel if something's blended. So I can totally see things not being blended all the way, or not being if I do my eyes, it being darker on one than on the other. Also, my eyebrows are going to be a disaster. I already know. Because if I had my normal brows, or a normal person's brows, you can feel the hairs, and so you kind of just go with the hairs. But mine end here. And I always draw the rest of them on. But I'm not going to be able to see them. So we'll see. We will see. Let's just jump right into it. I have my milk. I've got my mirror here, which I'm going to put on the floor next to me, so I can't use it. And this is me turning my viewfinder around, so I can't look at myself in the viewfinder either. No, I'm scared. We're not gonna do, yeah, fine, we'll put foundation on. I wasn't going to put foundation on because I don't normally wear foundation. We're gonna do it anyway. So, let's get started. Also, by the way, because I can't see myself in the viewfinder, it also means that I can't tell exactly what is in frame and out of frame. So if at any point I'm a little too far to one side or the other of the frame, I apologize. Okay, so we've got that. I don't wear foundation on a daily basis, when I normally do my makeup. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared now. Normally I wouldn't do this, but my strategy, I'm gonna use my fingers, which I actually hate doing. Oh, I hate it so much. I hate it. Oh goodness. But I feel like using my fingers, I'm gonna be able to tell better where I'm putting everything. Oh. I just hate the feeling of this. Oh goodness. Oh. I feel like I can't see my face, but I feel like you can read on my face how much I hate this. Oh my god. I literally can't explain to you why I hate this so much. I just do. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. This is not wet, but I'm just gonna, just in case there's streaks, this feels right. Like, I feel like I've gotten a good coverage here. Got my foundation on. Time for concealer. So I'm gonna start. Here's the other thing. I don't even know where to look. Now that I don't have a mirror to look at, I'm like, where do I look? It doesn't feel totally blended here. Did I get it? I can see like a little bit in my eyelashes, I think. I'm just gonna like over blend. Okay. Now, I'll usually put and I usually put a little bit down the center of my nose. I feel like I'm doing good so far. Now, the other thing I do is try and find blemishes. Usually I would just like be able to look at myself and dot it where I have blemishes, but now I've got to like feel for them. So I can feel one there. I know that there's one up on my eye. Yeah, right there. Something right there. I don't like touching my face when it has makeup on it like this. It's not set. It just feels really weird. This is also why I don't normally. Oh, there's some. I'm just gonna go because I felt a bunch of stuff up there. My goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that good. Now, ooh, sometimes I do cream contour. I'm not gonna do cream contour because I fucking hate cream contour anyway. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. So we're gonna go to powder. Oh, and for the sake of this, I'm gonna use a powder puff because I feel like, again, I'll be able to see better, like, not see, feel better where the makeup is actually going. Oh, it is getting everywhere. Now that I've done that, to kind of double check, I'm gonna take my brush and just a little bit of extra powder. This is really relaxing. We're gonna call that good. Next part, we're gonna go for bronzer. Cheekbone. I'm just gonna go right into my cheekbone. See, this is the part where I'm like, I know I'm getting it in the right place. The question is it blending out the right way? I have no idea. I'm just going with what I feel like I normally do. Okay, I'm gonna take the jawbone and my temple. Okay, time for the nose. I know I should use a different sized brush for my nose, but I don't. I just do it on the very edge of the brush. Again, this is a thing where I'm like, I have no idea. I hope it worked. I honestly don't know though. Okay, that's it for bronzer. I'm now gonna go in with blush. Let's get a blush brush in here. This is another one where I'm like right now I know I'm putting it on the right place. It's just, is it going to be the same pigment on both sides? We'll find out. And then a little bit across the nose. And then a little extra on the forehead and on the chin. Whew. Okay. Normally, my next step is eyebrows. I'm so scared. Okay. Oh, goodness. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I often use two products when I'm doing my brows. Although my brow routine always changes. But since shaving them and drawing a large part of it on. This is typically what I do. But I take, this is just like a Wet n Wild basic pencil, like taupe color. And I draw the outline on with this. And then I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the medium tone. I'm legit scared, y'all. You know what? Let's take a milk break. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. You can try and feel. Okay. Okay, so I just realized that my camera died in the middle of filming. I don't know exactly where it stopped. I think it stopped when I was starting to do my brows. Basically, I just finished them. I still haven't looked at them. Whatever it cut off at, I was freaking out about my brows because I already know that they're horrible. But I don't know if I can do any better. So I'm done with my brows. I'm done with that. I'm not going back to that. We are done there. Putting those back. So now it's time for eyes. We're gonna go with a very natural look. So I'm going to start with the lightest color. This is what I always do, no matter if I'm doing color or not. This is the part where I'm worried about, like, just the blending and pigment not being even, but we will see. Okay, once that's in, I go with the, like, second lightest brown. Just kind of generally all over the crease as well. And then I'm gonna go in with this brown. I have the label sheet. So I started with Canvas, then did Punch Me, and now I'm going in with Tea. And this is gonna be a little bit more concentrated to the outside and a little bit in, but not as far. And then I'm gonna take this darkest brown Benny, but just the tiniest bit, and it's just gonna go in this outer corner. Okay, now I'm gonna go for the lid, and normally I'll go for like a shimmer. We're gonna go for this gold one here. Oh goodness, we're just gonna go on my lid with that. We're gonna stop there. I'm so scared of this. The next part is liner. Crap. Okay. Okay, so we are just gonna go for it. There's no way that this liner comes out even. If this liner comes out even, I'm gonna be so shocked. Because I can barely make my liner even when I can see it. Oh crap. Oh, I just made it really big. Oh, I can already tell that this wing is horrible. I'm not gonna try and fix it though, because I'm sure it'll just make it worse. Oh goodness, we are done with that. We are almost done. I'm gonna do mascara. Mascara is easy to do without a mirror. This eye is watering. Oh goodness. Woo. Surprisingly enough, this is definitely not the first time I've done my waterline without a mirror. Whew. Let's do some highlight. The center of the nose. Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush to do my inner corner, brow bone. Last step, lips. I'm gonna start with some chapstick. Well, normally I would line my lips, so let's go ahead and try and do that. The chapstick also blends your lip liner a little bit. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. I think that's it. Yeah, that is a full face. I will say, that didn't take me nearly as long as I think it would normally take me to do my makeup. Here we go. I'm gonna pull my mirror up and we're gonna look. I'm so scared. In 3, my mirror's here. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Okay, so it's not horrible. You know, from afar. Okay, the eyebrows are definitely bad, but not as bad as I expected. This one's pretty good. This one, not so much. This one's not bad. This one is decent. This one's pretty good. I'm thoroughly impressed with myself on this one. This one, it's kind of the same thing with the eyeliner. The eyeliner's better on this one than on this one. And maybe that's because my right hand. And this is the opposite. But hey, it's not horrible. Let's take a closer look at my foundation. My foundation looks pretty well blended. So does okay. So my bronzer's stronger on this side than it is on this side. And that's kind of the same with the chin. It's stronger on this side than it is on this side. But this side, my cheek and jaw, that's about how I would do it if I could see. Maybe a little bit darker. This side definitely darker. My temples definitely darker on both sides. My blush is not bright enough. I would have made sure it was brighter. You can't even see any blush on this side. It's like it's not there at all. My eyeshadow, not horrible. I would have blended it a little bit better on the outside. I would have just blended it out, but it's not horrible. My nose bronzer, like I said, would be darker, especially on this side. This whole side is not dark enough for my bronzer. This side's okay. My lips are fine. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm decently impressed with myself. She's at Walgreens getting her vaccine, so she may not pick up. Hello?
Jesus, hi.
What was that?
No, it's just like I had my volume, to full blast. And your voice, I put through all volume.
I wanted your reaction to my makeup.
I love it. I was gonna say actually when you put it on, I was like,
really?
Why? Do you not think it's good?
I did it without a mirror.
Oh, it's really good. Even the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Do you have Desi?
No, look at this brow, though. This one I'm thoroughly impressed with, but this eyebrow is janky as
That's alright.
It doesn't even look that bad, though.
I'm sure it looks different in
You hadn't
person.
pointed it out to me.
Well,
And we're on video, but still.
I wouldn't have noticed. Imagine being talented.
I know.
I could not believe.
Damn.
anyway, you're on the video, by the way, so say hi.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
To YouTube.
Okay, have fun getting your vaccine.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, in that case, thanks so much for watching. If you like my content, you should subscribe. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. My last video is linked at the end, my social media in the description. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye!